What's up, guys? I'm gonna be giving you some tips for making some
on and on to the break of dawn. On and on to the break of dawn. On and on to the break of dawn.
First off, and this is like travel tip 101, if you're working with a DSLR, you want to make sure you're looking at the screen instead of the lens so you can see how good you're looking. Very important part of travel vlogging. It's all about how you look. The destination, I mean, it kind of matters, but not really. Another tip is you want to start out a video super, what's the word? Smooth and exciting. So one thing you can do is you can like have some cool wildlife, like birds and shit in their natural environment. Oh. Oh. So we can't all afford a drone, but with a bit of ingenuity, you don't really need one. What I like to do is just throw my phone in the air. One more from a different angle. Actually, I wasn't planning for this, but I just ran out of memory, so I'm gonna have to delete some stuff. You can just go ahead and delete any boring stuff, like if you're talking about the culture or the history or like social issues that the local people are dealing with. No one's got time for that shit. Oh man, it's starting to rain. You know what, forget the phone. This is why every travel vlogger knows to bring multiple cameras. In fact, most of the time you can judge the quality of a vlogger by the size of their camera bag. Shit. Okay, so once you got the drone footage figured out, we're getting to a very important part of the travel vlog. So make sure your camera lens is nice and clean. Now every good vlog is gonna have a swimming pool segment. Usually you wanna have those cinematic bars, so you gotta kinda duck down a bit. So if you're on a budget like me, you wanna stay at the cheaper hotels. So I knocked 25% off by staying at one with an empty swimming pool. But that's okay, with the magic of editing, you don't even need water in your pool to enjoy it. Quiet. You see that? That's what a travel vlog's all about. You gotta get the six-pack. And if you don't have a six-pack like me, make sure you get that really good Photoshop action. At least for the thumbnail, you gotta get the thumbnail. I recommend getting your girlfriend to have a really skimpy bikini.
Hey baby, are you gonna show your bathing suit for the thumbnail?
Because nothing says I'm in a committed relationship like asking strangers to click on your girlfriend's butt. Now let's face it, guys, not every vlog's gonna be the Great Pyramids of Giza. Some days you're gonna have to fake it and pretend like a boring day is actually exciting. But that's what God made dubstep for. So now it doesn't really matter what I'm doing anymore. It sounds more epic, right? It's like a psychological trick. It fools people into thinking they're having a good time if they hear the same song they heard in the last 10 videos. We don't all have steady hands. So some people will try to trick you into thinking you need these expensive gimbals and stuff. You don't really need a gimbal. You can just fix it in post. Fix it in post is every travel vlogger's favorite expression. And it just means like making things look better than they actually are. There's a lot of people vlogging these days, so everything's gotta be better. Everything's gotta be more epic. You need bigger drones, faster boosted boards. You just wanna backflip off some rocks and have a good time, right? I'm gonna go steal some inspirational quotes from Instagram and then we're gonna call this a day. Hope to see you guys next time when I teach you the 5 emojis that are holding you back from success. As always, guys, ow, I'm Dan from The New Travel. See you next time.